Buying stuff.
Buying stuff. What are you buying now?
All kinds of stuff.
Are you finding some good deals?
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like I want more.
Man.
There's some really neat stuff. Look at. I'll show you what I got so far. But look. This is cute.
Oh yeah.
It's only $2.
Ah, that's a good deal.
But there's so many things. Look, I'll show you what I found so far.
There's some nice quality stuff in here.
And I don't know. I like this cross too. It's only $2.
Oh wow, that's nice.
You think we get anywhere for that?
Maybe.
Well, you have to think about that one. Because here's what I'm definitely getting. This.
25 cents. What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know yet. This.
That's pretty.
This.
That's right.
And then a bunch of pop-up bowls for the RV.
Oh, there you go. Those will come in handy.
50 cents each.
50 cents.
And then a little tabletop scale so I don't have to use my big postal scale for $1.
Oh, there you go. That was a good find.
Yeah.
So it looks like maybe you're in it under $5. We're pretty close.
I don't know if I should get that cross. If we have somewhere we could put that, what do you think?
That's completely up to you. We do have quite a few crosses, so.
You can never have too many. And then do you think we'd have a use for this?
What is that?
You can use that in the bathroom, like
Oh, I think it's a toilet paper roll holder.
yeah, or you could use it to hold a little towel. I don't know. I figured I'd ask you about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to collect too much stuff that we're not actually going to use.
Okay, so we'll nix that.
I like this lake house picture.
I was going to ask you about that one too. Do you think we have somewhere for that?
A soothing place of rest and relaxation where friends and wet towels are always welcome. Our happy place. That's cute.
You want that?
I like it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get that one too.
Then there's a whole bunch of deer plates if you want deer plates.
Yeah, aren't they pretty?
There's lots of neat stuff. Look at even candle holders. You see this candle holder over here? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty too.
But they have a ton of neat stuff in here.
They do.
The prices are really good.
And we stopped at a couple of other yard sales today, and we did find a couple of small items.
Look, I got this one at the last yard sale.
Oh yeah, that one. That one's like 2 houses down. They had a yard sale
for $1. It's a nice Vera Bradley.
Oh, there you go.
This is a Vera Bradley too that my sister gave me. But this I can use for even smaller occasions, like when I just want to go for a walk.
Okay. Yeah. There's some good deals here. Even the stuff we didn't decide to buy, they're very nice items. Like if you're a horse fan, there's 50 cents for that. Nice candle holders for $2 a piece. $3 and $4. A couple of TVs if we need TVs.
I think we bought all we need of those.
We're not big TV watchers. We just needed one good TV and we already got that one, so we're good on that.
Nice picture frames.
Yeah.
I like this one too. Bloom where you are planted.
That's right.
But I don't know where that would be, where we could hang that.
Yeah, and the colors don't really match our house.
I know, but I like the colors.
I like the colors at, standalone, but they just don't match anything.
And then there's some nice ones for good prices.
Yeah, that one's $3 and then $3. In fact, they're all $3.
A big mirror if you need it. That's a nice mirror for $15.
$15 mirror. Yeah, that's nice. A component shelf there for $10.
There's some Christmas stuff too if you want some Christmas stuff.
Oh. Yeah, a little bit of Christmas stuff. Now we're coming out here in the sun.
I haven't even thought about Christmas stuff yet.
No, we'll be at Christmas in the creek, so maybe we don't have to really
That
decorate the
star's
house.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's only a quarter. Want it?
I don't know what I'd do with it. I mean, there's a lot of things that are worth it, but I don't know what we would do with it.
Well, for 25 cents, I'm going to find out.
Okay. Is it wood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It evens up my stuff. That's why I have to get it.
Oh, it evens up the price.
Yeah. We can't have an odd price. Then there's some clothes. Do you need any clothes? You could get some full pumpkins to decorate. There's some SWAT boots.
Yeah, $10 on the boots.
Nice little skirt, little jean skirt.
I don't think that'll fit me.
Are you sure? You're on a diet. Maybe so.
If you have any feelings that the timing's not right, go with gut. That's one thing I wanted to remind you is go with your
What did you find there?
Some workout pants.
Workout pants.
They're camo. You'll never see me. What I like about these is they have the phone holder. Some of the older yoga pants don't have the pockets.
Ah,
And these days, you gotta have a phone holder.
yeah. You think they'll fit you?
Yeah. You think I should check the size?
No, I just don't. I don't like buying clothes because I don't know what's going to fit. Even though you may know a size, and you find out the size runs large or runs small, and it still doesn't fit.
I think I made this one fall off the hanger.
So check this out. We're out here yard sailing today again, looking for deals. And what an amazing property this owner has. He allowed us to come back here and get some video. His view. So what an amazing view. There's not many yard sale, thrift sales that you go to and you have a view like this. But he has the water that comes up one side of his property. He's on the point right here. It says point property. You can see a bridge there in the background. That's beautiful. Looks like there's some channel markers out there. Can't really tell from here. And just as you pan around, he's got water at 270 degrees around the house. What a beautiful property. Maybe one day we'll be on the water like this.
Hey everybody! So we went yard sailing on Saturday. Throughout the week we've been doing the Facebook Marketplace, driving around for deals. And this is kind of the bulk of what we purchased last week. We just wanted to go over it all. We didn't do a whole bunch of big things, but we did get one really big thing, which is going to be super cool when we're done with it. There's still a few more pieces we need for it. But so far, this is what we got. And I think all the stuff on this table, the total paid was, let's see, there was 13 bucks. 13 bucks for all that.
Wow.
So
What'd you get? What'd you get for 13
What did we
bucks?
get? So we got all these little collapsible bowls, 50 cents a piece. Those are going to be great for the RV.
Yes, they will.
Because one of the sets of collapsible bowls that somebody had got off the wish list when we were in Alaska never arrived.
Never made it to us.
I hope they got their money back.
Yeah, we
but
hope so.
those bowls for the RV or even in your house, these are really nice. They save so much space and they're lightweight. And what a great price. I wish I would have got to that yard sale so much earlier. I got this cool thing for 50 cents. Life begins after, keyword, after,
After
coffee. So this was speaking to me big time. Had to get it. 50 cents too. That's crazy good. Then I got this cool wooden star. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. And that was, Brett was like, what are you going to do with it? 25 cents? I don't know, but I'm going to find somewhere to put it. I thought for 25 cents, that's pretty cool. You can leave it unfinished. You could stain it. You could paint it. I don't know.
25 cents. Isn't that the cost of an Aldi's buggy going back to the store?
Yeah. Of course, you get that quarter back.
You do, yeah.
But what else did I find? I found this beautiful cross for $1.
Wow.
There was another metal one that was nice for $2 that I wanted, but I wasn't sure quite what to do with it, so I left it for someone else. But what I really would like to do is at Shady Oaks Campground, we had a huge metal cross that we painted white. My kitchen timer so rudely interrupted. The chicken was ready to be flipped. So as I was saying, we had this metal cross that we painted white that we hung on the barn. And of course we left it there because it just blended in. So leave it for the next people. So God will be there and they'll have a reminder. So anyway, on the log cabin, I would like to get one of those and either put it on the garage or the log cabin. So we'll have to keep our eye out for a cross that's yay big and more for outdoor hanging. I think that would look really cool. Mm-hmm. I also was thinking what would look cool on that garage is some of that metal art that's either like one of those wavy American flags with the eagle on it. So I'm going to keep an eye out for those type of things too. But anyway, back to the story at hand. Then we saw this lake house sign, $1.50. And we have a lake house, sort of, kind of. So we had to get that.
Sort of, kind of?
Yeah.
I can see the lake.
And this was another thing that was only 25 cents. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I was thinking maybe in the kitchen I could put the big utensils in there, the spatula, the spoon, and that stuff possibly. As a way to free up some drawer space since there's so little of that.
Yeah.
This I picked up for 50 cents at 1 yard sale, which is cute. You can hang it under the cabinet and put some stuff and hang some stuff.
That's the one where that little girl was trying to sell us lemonade at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, she was so cute. So Brett said, how about some coffee? And she had the funniest little look and she's like, nah.
She rolled up her nose.
She was so cute. And this I bought at 1 yard sale. It's a Vera Bradley. And it was only $1. I'm like, this is so cool. I like little slings to carry around to put your stuff in. If you're going out on a walk or something, this is easy to carry.
Yeah.
I don't want a huge purse. And these workout pants were only $1. And what I love about these is they have the pockets on both sides. Pockets should be in every pants. It's illegal to not have pockets.
Right.
Pockets in skirts, everything, shorts. Don't mess around. We need pockets, especially with phones these days. This is one that Brett got for, what'd you end up paying for this?
They wanted $5. I offered $3 and she took it.
Oh, so whatever total I gave earlier, knocked $2 off because I forgot that you had bargained this down to $3, which this is a very nice.
It's a cooler weather pullover.
Yeah, it's nice. It looks very comfortable. I like the color of it. Yeah. So that was quite a good shopping deal. Oh, one more thing I forgot. I found a kitchen scale since I'm doing eating plans and you're weighing everything out. And this was $1 in the box, new, never used. How could you beat that?
Yeah.
So, and I'm hoping it has grams because the best way to weigh stuff out is in grams versus the ounces for when you're dieting or just healthy eating.
I think we should have went to the metric system back when Reagan introduced it, but you know. Get rid of all those fractions. Like if you're a mechanic, look at all the fractions you got to deal with.
Yeah,
you know?
it would just make more sense. I agree.
3/8, 3/4, 7/8. I mean, metric is easy. 12, 13, 14 millimeter. 15 millimeter.
I know a
Very
lot
easy.
of the different ladies that I follow for healthy eating are in Canada or in the UK, and every time they're telling you different stuff, they're telling you it in grams. When you're talking about the weights in the gym or their weight, they're talking about kilograms, and you know, so you always got to go through this whole conversion process with all their stuff. It would be great if everything was just universal.
I think the metric system makes a lot more sense. Like if you're looking at Celsius versus Fahrenheit, 0 is freezing water, freezes at 0, and boiling is 100 degrees. What makes more sense, 0 and 100? But no, we have to go 32 degrees and 212 degrees. Where is that coming from? It makes no sense. Just numbers we pull out of the air.
There's so many things these days.
And the whole
make no
planet
sense.
uses the metric system. Why are we so far behind and we have to have our own? I don't
It's the
understand
same with
it.
daylight savings. If you want to get on that little thing, why we have
True.
to turn those clocks back and forth.
It makes no sense because the whole reason we started daylight savings was back during World War II. They were trying to save daylight for the farmers so they could do more farming, and it was a reason for it. But then after the war, we just kept it. And a lot of places, they still don't do it. Hawaii doesn't do it. I think Arizona or parts of Arizona don't do it. A lot of the Indian tribal communities, they don't do it. And
There was a vote in Florida to stop it, and I believe it passed, but yet they still do it. So I don't really understand that.
And other states have tossed it around too, to do it or not do it. And just everybody just do it and be on board with the entire world. It makes no sense.
And now that we've gotten way
Way off the
track.
subject, I know, right? So what's this?
Let's digress. The big item that we found on Facebook Marketplace, actually Brett found this one. I was talking to a lady who had one from Ohio. It was an Amish buggy wheel. She was here in Winchester, but she had gotten this, I guess, from Ohio. And I was going back and forth with her, but she wasn't in good communication. She wanted $195 for it, but didn't even know if it worked. So I had asked her if she was willing to go any lower, and she said she was firm on the price. So that was kind of dead in the water for me. For $195, you don't know if it works or not. It has no globes.
Yeah.
So Brett kept looking, and he found one that someone was asking $400 for. And I said, are they out of their mind?
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
So I don't know exactly what they were thinking with that price. So
I actually left a comment, and I was like, if you get down to 150, look me up. I'm interested at 150. And he actually replied.
So he
says-
was smart. He picked it up, and
Yeah.
you know, maybe he was just throwing $400 out to be ludicrous. I don't know. But so Brett said, hey, okay, let's meet up. And he was a ways away, wasn't he?
Yeah, can't think of the name of the town, but he was about an hour away. Woodbury. He was in Woodbury, Tennessee.
So he actually drove to Tullahoma
He did.
and met with us to sell it because he wanted it gone right away.
So that's 150 and not having to drive up to Woodbury.
Right. We met up with him while we were running errands.
Yep.
So here it is. It is the wagon wheel chandelier.
And the reason I went for the 150 price is because the wheel is in really good shape.
It is.
It looks like it's been varnished. There's no rust on it. It's perfect. The hanging chains and the light sockets I didn't really care about if it had them or if it didn't, because we were going to build it the way we wanted it. But it looks okay. It looks to be in fairly good shape. Usually these brass fixtures, they start rusting, but I don't see any rust on this one. And then some of them are missing the Titan screws. A lot of them are missing a screw.
Yeah, that's not too much of a big deal.
We can find those. I
But
may
what
even
we
have some.
have to do now is find what kind of globes we want to put on
Yes,
it.
and then get 6 of them of the same.
I was personally thinking of the longer, round, clear-looking ones would look the best, and that they point upwards.
Mm-hmm.
I also would like to take this chain and maybe put rope, some kind of rope instead of the chain,
That's possible.
or wrap it around the chain, or do something.
Well,
So
it's going to have to be a lot longer than that, about 2 or 3 feet that it is, because we're wanting to hang it up there on that rafter. And it's going to have to hang down a good 6 feet, I think.
So it does need some modifications. I want to look into doing rope here. We'll need a longer cord, and then we need 6 globes. So it's not done yet, but we got the bulk of it.
Yep.
So that's pretty exciting because I think that's going to look really nice up there.
I think so too.
So that will be another huge thing off the list.
Yeah.
But now we got to get all those little pieces, and then we can get rid of this little...
This thing that screams 70s.
It would be, it's not a terrible piece. It just doesn't have a place here.
Right.
To be honest.
We can repurpose that chain though, because it is really long.
We might be able to repurpose the cord as well. Well, it looks like my chicken's ready to be flipped again.
Your chicken is calling you.
The chicken's calling. I gotta go. We got an awesome find on the Facebook Marketplace, and we have been looking for this for probably about a month. And a few things fell through. I was in conversation with one gal that had one, a wagon wheel chandelier is what it is. And she had one from Ohio from an Amish buggy, but she wasn't willing to flex on the price, and she didn't even know if it worked, and she just wasn't in good communication. So I kind of quit looking, and then Brett started looking, and he found this awesome wagon wheel chandelier.
And we've put it up. And we got some light bulbs for it. And it lights up the room really great.
It does an amazing job, way better than I thought. I still want to get some globes that kind of go up to put up there.
We still need globes, but we wanted to get the light working at least. And you can see I pretty much just hung it from a nail, a big nail. It's like a stake. I drove it through the board and into the second board, and it holds it. It's probably about 15 to 20 pounds. Or you weigh it, didn't it? You weighed it, didn't you?
I did weigh it, and it said it was about 18 pounds.
Okay. So it's not overly heavy. But look how it lights up the ceiling. I think it looks really cool. It shows all the wood and everything.
How gorgeous.
Yeah, we really like it.
You know what it reminds me of? When we're at the schoolhouse and Jeremy took off the ceilings and you could see all that wood going up high.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of that.
It reminds me of that big time. And I just remember looking up at the schoolhouse and seeing how gorgeous it looked. And
yeah, just open it up.
I get that same feeling when I look up at our ceilings. I just love it.
Yeah, it's cool. So what we did is we removed the other light. There's nothing to show you because we removed it. If you remember this old kitchen chandelier, we took it out. But we repurposed the chain because this chain wasn't long enough. So we connected the two chains together to make it this long. And then it still has to get plugged into an extension cord. So that's how we ran it over here.
For now.
And it's kind of all over there on a nail, on a hook rather. And on this side of the rafter, you can see the wire. But from over here, you can't. So, we can clean that up at a later date. We still got to get some globes. But yeah, we're glad to have it up there. And that's another DIY.
And when Brett found this, the guy who was selling it, he was over an hour away, right?
Yeah.
And he wanted $400 for it, which is crazy, astronomical. So I had seen that one, I think, and I never even gave it any thought because he was asking $400. So Brett ended up messaging him.
I messaged him and I said, hey, I like this for $150. If you ever get down to that price, let me know. And he responded. I didn't think he was going to respond.
And not only did he respond, but he actually met us here in town in Tullahoma.
Yeah.
So he delivered it as well for $150.
Yeah.
So it was really a win-win. And the wheel is in excellent condition compared to many I had seen.
Yeah, and that's why I was willing to pay the $150 because the wheel is in really good shape. And I'll try to get in closer here, but you can see it's shiny, it's coated, it's in good shape,
and all the electrical worked on it. Whereas the other one, that lady told me she didn't even think it was in working order.
Yeah.
So And it didn't have globes on it either, and she wanted $195 for it.
Yeah, we have it hanging it's probably about 8 feet off the ground. But we can move it. We can easily adjust it up or down. It does take the extension ladder to get all the way up there. It's really high. The extension ladder on its highest rung, and you can lean it against those rafters and get on it.
You can, but I won't.
I don't like it, but I'll do it in order to get it up. I wanted to get it up and off the couch because we had it sitting on the couch for a long time.
I like these projects that are so high to be running out because I really don't like Brett going up that high.
I don't like me going up that high either. So we agree on something.
Woo! It has to happen once in a while, right?
That's right. Anyway, just wanted to share this with you. We hadn't been able to get too much on it done, but hey, at least we got it up. And so I like it. It's a good addition.
I love it. I'm so happy that it's even better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, me too.